I enjoy telling stories, and one of the really interesting things about weddings is they only happen one time, and it's a huge day in someone's life. And when I'm videotaping such a special day, there are so many emotional moments that are going through people's minds. It's really amazing to capture them. Normally people think of wedding video as cheesy, something that's not needed. It's kind of like a fluff factor in when you're planning a wedding. When I show my clients my finished products, it's more like I'm telling a story in a documentary style. It's 30 minutes, it tells a story, it's artistic, it captures every emotion and moment, I believe, in a bride and groom special day. It's extremely reliable to have state-of-the-art gear on my shoots. They're high-stress situations. I'm in multiple locations going from one place to another. You never know what's going to come next. There's a lot of surprises that come up during the day. I never know what's going to happen next, and to have reliable audio throughout the day, because I have no second takes. There's only one time that the priest is going to ask you to state your vows and exchange your rings. The best man is only going to get up one time and say that amazing speech. The father of the bride is only going to dance with his daughter that one time to that special song or say that special poem to her. So there's no really retakes. I only have that one shot to get amazing audio every time. The older wireless system that I had was very large and chunky, very heavy. And it was kind of unusual to affix to my camera. It was too heavy. I need to have something that's lightweight so I can get around in different areas very quickly. I don't have time to pack up my gear and put it back on, and I'm running and gunning all day long. So something that's easily accessible and durable to go through all those, my entire schedule of events throughout the day was something that I was really looking forward to. I have to rely on good, clean audio because there's no second takes when shooting wedding and events. You have your special speeches that are during the reception. I have the vows and rings, or if the groom leans over to his bride in the middle of the ceremony and says something, extra sentimental or really adorable that I can use as a soundbite later in post, I really need to be able to pick that up cleanly. And that's really something that I was looking for, that basically a mic that is going to be able to pick up all those little intricate sound bites that I need throughout the day. I love what I do because I'm very creative and very artistic. I need something that I'm not going to be bogged down with figuring out if it's going to work right on the first time, or doing tons of troubleshooting. And literally, the UWP wireless system is plug and play. When I get to a church, sometimes I have 5 minutes to set everything up. That's from camera, tripod, mic the groom, camera placement, and get down the aisle before the bride literally comes down the aisle to shoot her. So I need something that's going to be easy to put on my camera, easy to monitor, and easy to set up. And literally, the UWP wireless is that system. It's instant. You're moving around constantly at every shoot. You're going for bridal preparation, then you're running to a ceremony site, then you're running to cocktail, or you're running to a photo session. And with the mics made of the heavy metal, they're very durable because you take it, sometimes you literally have to rip the lav off of the groom, because you literally have 2 minutes before he's hopping in the limo to go to his next thing that he has to go to. So it has to be extremely durable in all sorts of areas of production. So take it off, throw it in my bag, pull it back out at the reception, and I know that it's going to be just as amazing as it was during the ceremony to capture the vows, crisp and clean. The battery life on a wireless is is a big part of my daily routine. I want to be able to basically put some batteries in there and be able to set it and forget it. I don't want to have to, 3 hours into my ceremony, wonder, oh my God, is the battery's going to go out? I'm not going to get audio. I don't have time to deal with that. So the battery compartment is easily accessible to put new batteries in, put them out, and the long life of the batteries are a big major factor in shooting all day long with no issues. Compared to the old series, the new UWP wireless system has an extremely small mic capsule that's made of all metal. In a lot of times when you're miking up a groom, you need to be able to hide a small mic capsule right under their lapel. You don't want it to show up in pictures. You don't want it to be in the way, obtrusive. And that's something that I really, really like about this new UWP series lavalier. The older system used to be made of plastic. It was bigger, it was bulkier. This time around, they got it right. It's perfect, the perfect size, and it's really, really has amazing sound quality. When you're going into a lot of these venues, sometimes they have their own system built into their venue, and sometimes you have issues with what channel to be on. So the auto channel scan feature on the UWP wireless is a big factor when you're going into different venues and in urban areas in the city when you're dealing with lots of other interference around the area. So the auto channel scan feature is extremely big. What's unique about the UWP wireless is that it has true diversity. It has 2 independent receiver circuits built in, so you avoid any dropouts, and that's a big asset when you're looking for a reliable mic every time that you're shooting in all different areas of production. What is in my audio arsenal? Well, my kit consists of some really amazing Sony Pro audio gear. I actually bought one UWP V6 series kits from Sony, and I fell in love with it after one wedding because I came back and I was editing, and just the clean, clear, crisp sound from the vows and from the reception was just amazing. I had to go out and buy another one. So I have 2 UWP V6 series wireless systems. I have an F112 handheld mic, which is great when you're in a bind if you need to do any kind of handheld interviews, or if you need to do any kind of off-the-cuff commentary with somebody, you can just plug it in and instant access. So that's a handheld mic that I have. I have a set of Sony headphones, the MDR 7506. A good pair of headphones is great when you're in the field because you need to monitor your audio constantly. It's not always set it and forget it. So I really need to make sure that I have quick access to monitor my audio. So the MDR 7506 are great headphones that really cut out all the external noise so I can really tune into what I'm recording. And I have an ECM 673 shotgun mic. Actually, on all of my HDV cameras. I have 3 HDV cameras, and I've upgraded all of the microphones to ECM 673s. They have great frequency response. They're great for little off-the-cuff interviews because I'm running and gunning in the field all the time. If I need a great soundbite from the mother of the bride, I know I'm going to be able to get it from the ECM 673. In any line of production, there's always room for things get misplaced, somebody can lose something. What's really nice about the UWP wireless system is that you have an array of accessories that you can get replacements for. You have mic lavs, you have clips, you have windscreens, cables, so you're never caught not being able to do a production. You will always have everything that you need. But really with the UWP wireless system, the price point is really, really great for anybody that's looking to add an audio kit onto their video package. So if they have a HDV camcorder and they're looking for some great audio to capture some amazing stuff in an ENG and an EFP environment, wedding and event, social event, the UWP wireless system would be that audio kit to get. It has everything that you will ever need to be run and gun shooting in any type of situation that you're going to be put in. A lot of time when people are outfitting their gear, they go all out with their camera. They get an amazing camera and all their trinkets for their camera, and they tend to lack in the audio selection area for audio. And I think what people don't really understand is that any production, audio is 50% of that production. Video is 50% and audio is 50%, and you need to give equal ground to both. And with the Sony UWP wireless system, you really need something that's going to be behind you throughout every aspect of your production. Something that is going to be durable, that you can take anywhere, and that's going to be there and work for you every time that you take it out of your camera bag. And I know that in my field of production, wedding and event, when there's only that one shot and one take to get good, clean audio, that the UWP wireless system will be there for me.